Many people say this Olympus 300mm F4.5 is not a very good lens. Like I said, many people are into equipment and not into the art of videography or photography. The advice I'd give you is to go and purchase this 300mm Olympus Zuiko and test it out. Try the different apertures, try and find the sweet spot. I do believe the sweet spot of this lens is around f8. You can get good results even at f32, but the sweet spot for me is at f8. I'm shooting on a Olympus F Zuiko 300mm F4.5 telephoto lens set to f11 1/50th of a second. There are many who say this lens cannot be used, it's not usable. But like I said, any tool you choose to use depends upon its particular use. One can also adapt to a certain lens or camera and make it useful. So when you have camera gear, you make this camera gear work over time. It doesn't fall in the hand and you can use it straight away. Some cameras do, they're easy to use, some are more difficult, but also it's very rewarding. So I've purchased this 300mm F Zuiko F4.5, which is not bad. I must say this lens is strictly a tripod use lens. It is better if you have a tripod or a monopod for use. I would tend to do more stills work with this lens than video work. But if you've got a camera mounted on a tripod and there's a particular interesting scene ahead without a moving subject moving too fast, you can just use the tripod and shoot in video quite comfortably. So this is I'm going to be doing a series of tests with this Olympus Zuiko 300mm lens, and we'll see the outcome, because there's not many tests on this lens, and it's quite solidly built, and I'll give you more details in the future of what this lens specification is. I would say this lens is best to have at f8, which is what I'm on now, not f11, I'm on f8. f8, 1/50th of a second, and I'm on ISO 160 because obviously it's daylight. This is a very sensitive camera to low light. So here we have it. This lens is suitable for wildlife photography. I would say wildlife photography. On this Panasonic GH5s, I have got a 2x converter inside, and it can double the focal length to 600mm. This is the same lens now with the Panasonic GH5s 2x converter inside. So what it does, it crops the sensor and uses a certain amount of a certain size of the sensor, and it gives you a closer view. So I've got an equivalent of a 600mm lens Here I'm shooting at a distance of around 10 feet. Here I'm shooting at f8 1/50th of a second, ISO 160, camera mounted on the tripod. This is another shot, just testing the definition of this lens. I'm focused on a tree around 100 meters from me. Camera mounted on a tripod, ISO 160, f11, f16, and 1/50th of a second, shooting in natural profile on the Panasonic GH5s.